Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. Picking up where we left off here. Same dead body. Alright. So, I listened to the first, um, what's it called? The first recording, the first video. I went ahead and
Alert,
uploaded
Covenant
it.
dropship inbound. They must
So
be looking for
luckily there was no
survivors.
stutters
I
in that
recommend
one. Hopefully
immediate
there's nothing in
evasion.
this one. Honestly, it's pretty, in my opinion, I think it's just gonna be like, hey, is there going to be stutter or not? You know, I don't know what causes it, but anyways, that being said though, I didn't, so there was no stutters in the first video. You were able to hear me in the video. I don't know if some of you might think I'm too loud. I did personally think that I was a little bit too loud. Not too loud, but like just the voice could have been a little quieter compared to the actual gameplay. So I went ahead and notched it down just a bit. Really just a bit. So there shouldn't be a big drastic change in my voice volume. And if there is, that's gonna annoy me. But, yeah. But, like I said, just continuing where we left off here. I really want to pilot pistol already. I want it, I need it. Okay, I missed. But, anyway, so, second mission. Let's get it. Let me tell you something about this mission, though. And I know that this mission, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not going to discredit the mission. I think the mission is a good mission. I think it really showed the capability of, like, the Xbox at the time,
I'm
and,
reading a
like, the
lifeboat
effort
beacon over the next hill.
that
Should
Bungie put
check to
into the
see if there are any
game, and how open
survivors.
it was, you know? Um, with this level design. However, I will tell you this. This is honestly like one of my least favorite levels in this game. And I know that a lot of people are gonna give me flack on that, but I don't like it. Like, I don't hate it. This isn't like my most hated level. It's just I'm not a fan of this level because for one, I have to fight here in this area for a bit until I finally get the Warthog. And then, not only that, but I don't know why, but I just get a little lost sometimes. Like, when you go find the Marines, when you gotta go rescue them, I get a little lost sometimes, and I don't know if I'm like, wait, did I come from this way? You know? Not only that, but then, like, sometimes the enemies take forever to spawn when you're rescuing the Marines, so then it takes a fat minute. And then it's like, okay, you know, I think I might, no, I'm gonna die here. No. Die. But yeah, so, that's pretty much it. I feel like it's, you know, I don't want to say long, but like, cause I don't mind long missions, it's just, I just feel like this one in particular, I get lost. The enemies can take forever to spawn. Or not to respawn, but to spawn. When you're rescuing the Marines. And, sometimes fights last a bit, you know? But it's, you know, it's all good. Still a good mission, still a fun mission. I'm not discrediting the mission. It's just, would I skip this mission every time if I could? Probably. But that's just me. No hate though, no hate. But I didn't, so that first video, it's not quite done yet. Uploading. It's currently uploading, so I figured, hey, why not? Like, while I'm uploading this one, I can just get started on this one. That's exactly what I did. Die. Oh, you damn ready lead, I swear. Oh, I swear you damn ready lead. Oh, wow, I might die here. Okay, no. Thank God. I gotta go find some health pack. Daily was hella duping my shots.
On the way.
Yummy. Alright. So in case any of you are wondering why I'm playing this in the classic graphics, so I'm a fan of the classic graphics. I forgot that I don't have. I'm a fan of the classic graphics. I do like the remaster, but I will say that my thoughts on it have declined. I think I'm gonna keep the rifle for a little bit. My thoughts on it have declined a bit. I mean, when it first came out, when 343 first released it on the 360, sorry, I was yawning. When they first released it on the 360, I was blown away because, you know, it was like, oh my gosh, freaking Halo 1 remastered, that's crazy. But you know, over the years, I've grown to kind of dislike it. I mean, I don't hate the new graphics. It's just I feel like it's not as good as what they could have made it. For one, they reused Reach assets for like the enemies and some of the guns, I think. Which, hey, you know, work with what you got, you know, but it just, to me, it didn't stay true to like the art style of this game, you know, of the classic Halo. But it's still a good remaster, and it's still a very good way to play the game. But I just hella prefer this classicness, and it could be nostalgia, you know, but still.
This cave is not a natural formation.
Yeah.
Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
That's a fun line.
I've hacked
But anyways,
into the Covenant network.
but yeah, so that's why I'm playing on the classic graphics here. I just really prefer it. With Halo 2 Anniversary, honestly, I still play Halo 2 in classic mode too, to be honest. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for the yawning. But anyways, yeah, I still play Halo 2 on the classic graphics as well. But I do play Halo 2 Anniversary with the remade graphics a lot more than I do on this one. I like never turn on the classic graphics on, or sorry, the remastered graphics on this one. But when I get to Halo 2, I will probably play in the Anniversary graphics, just because it does look good. It looks. Did I like skip it? No, it's over here. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's how I wish they made this game, with those graphics. But you know what though? We are getting a Combat Evolve remake with Unreal Engine 5, so that I am kind of excited to see. I mean, it looks really good, like, so far, the stuff that they did show. I mean, obviously that was all concept, right? I don't think that was legit. Like, I don't think we're gonna see what we saw in the game. I mean, we will, but like not the exact images, you know? But, it looks good, and hey, I'm all for CE getting remastered again, or remade, or what have you. Especially with Unreal Engine 5. I think it's crazy that Halo is finally going to go Unreal Engine 5. Or Unreal Engine in general, I should say. But, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I wish Halo would kind of go back to the way that it used to be in terms of how popular it was. And I honestly, I don't think you ever could go back to that. I think that time has passed for Halo. I don't think, and as much as I'm a fan of Xbox, I don't think Microsoft puts Halo as a priority as they should. And I mean, in the long run, that hurts them, because Halo could give them a crap load of money, but they just don't want it. I guess. I don't know why. It's just the weirdest thing. But that's just one man's opinion. I'm gonna flip. No, I'm not. Yay. But also, I'm not gonna, you know, just FYI in terms of like the games that I might be doing. I feel like I skipped something. I feel like I skipped away already. No, I didn't. Okay. This is what I'm talking about me getting lost. But anyways, it's not only gonna be Xbox games. I mean, yeah, right now I'm playing on the Xbox, but I also do have a PlayStation 5, I have a Switch, so you know, I might do some other games.
Survivors detected.
Excuse me. The only time I'll ever really use the PS5 though is if it's an exclusive game. I'm probably have to get off of this. Yeah. And obviously same with the Switch. But anything that's multi-platform, it will like always be on the Xbox. I just vastly prefer the Xbox. Like again, I grew up with it mainly. It was like my main thing. I went from Xbox to 360. And then I did have a PS2. Like when my stepdad came into my life, he was the one that introduced me to PlayStation. I did play a lot of fun PS2 games and got to know and experience a lot of fun classic PlayStation games. But I just was never really a fan for some reason of the, what's the word? I don't want to say the, I guess this is gonna sound weird, but like the atmosphere, you know? Like I liked Xbox, I was used to Xbox, you know? I didn't have the fat Duke controller either for Xbox. I had like the revisioned controller where they made it, you know, not dumb. And I was used to like the button placement, or not the button placements, the stick placements at that point too. So, you know, Xbox just kind of stayed as my baby. But I pretty much had the best of both worlds because again, he was PlayStation, I was Xbox. So whenever, you know, like the PS3 came out or like the PS4 came out. Actually, I don't think the PS4. I don't think I was even with him when the PS4 came out. That's interesting to think back on. But yeah, no. Yeah. PS3, PlayStation 2. That was all him, and I was able to experience both worlds with it. So yeah, and I was never really biased with any of the well, not biased, sorry. I was never like, I never hated on anything, you know? Like, I even tried switching to PlayStation for a while, during the PS3 era. Because, you know, PlayStation was free back then to play online. It wasn't until the PS4 that they started charging, which was sad. And obviously they did that because they knew that they can get away with it. They're like, hey, Xbox can do it, let's do it, you know? And then Nintendo, same thing, after the Wii, you know. I think it was after the Wii U, right? I don't think you had to pay to play online for the Wii U. I think it was just a Switch. But, yeah, it sucks, but once companies figure out what they can get away with, you know, they'll do it without a second thought. I low-key want that sniper, but I just feel like it's better to just keep what I have. But anyways, I kind of forgot what I was, like, what the whole point of that conversation was. I apologize. I'm just rambling, guys. See, this is the part that ticks me off. So, oh, there we go. I was gonna say everybody's dead, but I guess there's two more here.
Over here.
Get him.
Down.
Yeah.
Echo 419
Cool, we're good? Alright.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust off.
I don't remember if I have to wait for them to leave, but I'm going to do that just in case I do have to wait for them to leave.
One near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like
Or
there
get
are
picked
more
up.
survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Are we good? Seems like we're good. Alright, let's go. Now, if I remember correctly, I can just pop out of here. I think that's my next go-to. Yeah, we're good. Alright, cool. Die.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Can we go in there?
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way.
The Warthog is not really
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
small enough to get through these corners and stuff, and I don't want to get stuck and just, you know, all going guns blazing. Man, I really wish they bring back this plasma rifle, man. I can't believe they took it out. Like, this is so iconic, and they just removed it, man. You know, I kind of understand that in Halo 4, what they did was they replaced it with the Storm rifle. That was basically the plasma rifle. And you know what? I'm not saying that I prefer the Storm rifle, because I don't. I vastly prefer the plasma rifle. But, uh-oh. Hang on, I'm getting shot up. Daheman, pass away. Oh, thank God. Okay. But
Echo 419 to Cortana.
yeah, I don't
Warhammer's on
prefer
station
the
and
Storm
ready for
rifle.
another pickup.
I would
Affirmative,
vastly
Warhammer. We're ready for dust off.
prefer
Approach when ready.
the
We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419.
plasma
Good
rifle.
luck.
But I understood, I guess, what they did, and I was like, not fine with. I mean, it was like okay, you know, I was like fine. You want like fine, because there was still a auto rifle for the, you know, it's like a plasma auto weapon, you know, and I was like fine, you know, I'll take it, whatever. But then they just, you know, in Halo 5, I think they had it there too. I don't really remember much about Halo 5. I'm not gonna lie. I only played through the campaign once or twice when it came out. I think it was like twice, because I played it once normally, and then I played it once on Legendary with my pal, and that was it. And I never touched it again. The campaign, anyways. Multiplayer wasn't that bad. Okay, like it wasn't horrible, you know. Like when it came out, I didn't like it, you know, because it wasn't Halo, you know. Like it was super different. But as its own thing, right? As its own thing, I think it actually did. It was actually pretty enjoyable as its own thing. You know, it wasn't like at the core Halo, you know. But it was alright for what it was. I did enjoy it. Not as much as, you know, grinding hours on it, because I literally only made it to like level 33 before I stopped. But it was good though. That firefight Warzone was good. Like it was good. But and with Infinite's gameplay, I do like Infinite's gameplay as well. The thing is though, guys, like let me tell you this. I think Infinite's gameplay is fine, right? In terms of like, I think that's like the best case scenario with like, hey, like classic Halo and the new Halo, right? Like in terms of movement speed and all that, right? But the problem
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
is the sweats. You know, I'm not like a super competitive person. You know, I just play to have fun. Like back in the Halo 3 days and the Halo Reach days, yeah, I mean I was like holding my own pretty damn well. But that's because I had so much time on my hands. All I did back then was play video games. Because I was a kid and teenager, you know, but now it's like the new generation, you know, now they're freaking mopping the floor with us. Not only them, but streamers too. You know, streamers,
Over here!
you know, they sweat their asses off. But, you know, it is what it is. I just wish that there was like 2 separate platforms or something, like, and this probably isn't gonna make sense. I'm not trying to make this make sense, but I'm gonna just say what I would like ideally, shoot me in the bum. Ideally, you know, like, you have a casual playlist and then a sweaty playlist. And ideally, and I'm like pretty damn sure there is like something like that in some games, like ranked, right? Ranked and then ranked or social, right? But obviously, you know, you got people that are in that play in the social and they don't go to ranked, so they're just sweating in the social mode. And you're playing with sweats in social, you know, and that's not what you signed up for. Ideally, again, the word is ideally,
Truth and reconciliation.
each of their own will just stay where they want, you know, each of, like, you know, you'll have your social casual players in one, you know, go into one section every time, and your sweats go into one section every time. And they would morally pick those decisions every time. But it's not like that. So you play quick matches, you play, you know, social modes that are stupid sweaty, and it's like, dog, you know?
There's our ride.
And,
get aboard and let's get out of here.
I don't know, skill-based matchmaking is also kind of to blame as well, but I don't know. Just the way things are now. I can only play like a couple of games now before I get annoyed and I'm just done with it. I'm like, alright. And that's not to say it's only on Halo, like that's on everything, you know, like it's a sad thing, but it is what it is, whatever. I still play just to have fun. If I get creamed, I get creamed. But it's mostly just fun with friends. But really quick, guys, I just wanted to say that. So obviously this one's over. Yay. Well, not yay, but you know what I mean. Like, cool, I finished the mission. But I'm gonna stop it here again. And I'll upload this one here. Check out the video. I'm gonna let this play out.
The Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
Nice.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
Alright, guys, so I'm gonna leave it here. And you know, check this video out, see if I sound okay. Hopefully I do. I didn't see any stuttering in that second place in this video as well, so hopefully it remains that way through the rest of this, and I don't have any more problems. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you know, sitting through this and watching. And I hope it's enjoyable, and I hope you guys are having a good day, have a good week, have a good weekend, whatever it is, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.